Have you ever wondered what makes a woman radiate confidence? Is it her charisma, her smile, or perhaps something more profound? Confidence is not just a trait, it's an essence, a power that emanates from within. A truly confident woman possesses 17 standout character traits, each one contributing to her overall aura of self-assuredness. These traits are not just facets of her personality, but reflections of her intrinsic value. Intrigued? Let's dive into these traits to understand what makes a woman confident. The first trait of a confident woman is her self-awareness. This is the ability to understand oneself, to recognize one's strengths, weaknesses, and unique qualities. It's like having a mirror that reflects your true self, not just the surface appearance. It's the key to personal growth and a stepping stone to confidence. Next is a positive attitude. This doesn't mean ignoring the negatives, but rather facing them head-on with a belief that you can overcome. This attitude radiates positivity, influencing not just oneself, but also the people around. Assertiveness, the third trait, is about expressing oneself effectively and standing up for one's point of view, while also respecting others. It's about balance, not dominance. Fourth, independence. A confident woman knows she can rely on herself. She values the freedom to make her own choices and to be self-sufficient. Lastly, emotional intelligence. This is the ability to identify, understand, and manage emotions in positive ways. It helps to communicate effectively, empathize with others, overcome challenges, and diffuse conflict. These traits lay the foundation of a confident woman, but there's more to it. Moving on, a confident woman embraces her uniqueness. She understands that her individuality is her greatest strength and never tries to fit into someone else's mold. This confidence in her unique qualities and abilities sets her apart and makes her stand out. Next, resilience. Life is full of ups and downs, but a confident woman stays strong through it all. She learns from her mistakes and bounces back stronger, her confidence unshaken. Humility is another key trait. A confident woman doesn't need to boast about her achievements. She lets her actions speak for themselves, and this humility only adds to her appeal. Then we have ambition. A confident woman has goals, dreams, and she's not afraid to chase them. Her confidence fuels her ambition, pushing her to reach new heights. Generosity is also a part of her character. She gives freely, not to gain anything, but because it's the right thing to do. And lastly, fearlessness. A confident woman is not afraid to take risks. She steps out of her comfort zone because she knows that's where growth happens. These traits are what separate a confident woman from the crowd, but there are still more traits that define her. Last but not least, a confident woman is always true to herself. This brings us to our 12th trait, authenticity. She is genuine and real, not swayed by the opinions of others. Her actions and words are congruent and reflect her true self. Next, we have gratitude. She understands the importance of appreciating what she has, and she never takes anything for granted. This sense of gratitude fuels her confidence and positivity. Adaptability is our 14th trait. Life is unpredictable, and a confident woman knows how to embrace change and adjust to new circumstances. Patience, our 15th trait, is key. She understands that good things take time and is willing to wait for the right opportunities. Dedication, trait 16, is about commitment. A confident woman is dedicated to her goals and is relentless in her pursuit of them. Finally, wisdom. She learns from her experiences, making her wiser and more confident with each passing day. These traits make a woman not just confident, but also admirable and inspiring. So what makes a woman confident? You might ask. Let's take a moment to recap the 17 standout character traits of a confident woman we've just discussed. Confidence begins from within, with self-awareness. It's about knowing who you are and accepting yourself, imperfections and all. It's about self-love and self-care, nurturing your body and soul. It's about being assertive, standing up for yourself and making your voice heard. It's about being independent, being able to stand on your own 2 feet and not relying on others for your happiness. It's about being resilient, bouncing back from life's challenges and not letting setbacks define you. It's about being brave, stepping out of your comfort zone and taking risks. It's about having a positive mindset, focusing on the good and not letting negativity bring you down. It's about being ambitious, setting goals, and working hard to achieve them. It's about being responsible, taking charge of your life, and making your own decisions. It's about being authentic, being true to who you are, and not pretending to be someone you're not. It's about being kind and compassionate, showing empathy towards others. It's about being patient, understanding that good things take time. And finally, it's about being humble, knowing that no matter how successful you are, there's always room for growth and improvement. Remember, confidence is not just about how you look or what you wear. It's about who you are and how you carry yourself. It's about being a high-value woman who understands that her value is intrinsic.